Don't wait on permission to be great. The permission has already been given to you. You just have to walk in it on a daily basis. I am Tiaka Jones, the real boss mom.
Give yourself the permission to believe in yourself. Give yourself the permission to stop giving a single fuck what anyone thinks. Give yourself the permission to live each day as the most authentic version of yourself and watch the world start working for you.
Rych Babes, let's talk about something holding way too many women back, waiting for permission. Permission to change careers, to raise your prices, to go after your dreams, to step into your power. But here's the truth. You don't need permission to be great. And the longer you wait for someone else to validate you, the more time you're wasting. And I got a comment when I said that I was going to pivot. And one of my Rych Babes said, you give yourself permission to pivot. And I said, oh my God, girl, yes. Thank you, girl. So, hey, Rych Babes, it's Ron Milan. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back at the end with the rest of my commentary, okay?
You don't need permission from anyone to be great. So stop holding yourself back. Oh, I'm waiting for the right time to do this. I'm waiting for the right moment to do this. I'm waiting for the right season to do this. The seasons will go by, and every single time you're going to have an excuse to not do it. So step forward right now, confidently and boldly into who you are and what you want to do. Because the perfect time and the perfect moment that you're waiting for is never going to come. So just do it. Step forward. Own it. Do it. And start practicing what you have been preaching all this time.
Have you given yourself permission to be great? I'm not asking if you have the knowledge or the technical capabilities. I'm already well aware that you have that. I'm asking, have you given yourself the permission to seek greatness for yourself? Hi, I'm Colette. If we haven't met, I'm a personal and corporate coach helping millennial women achieve freedom in their life through abundance and authenticity. So back to the question, have you allowed yourself, have you given yourself permission to be great? I ask this because over the weekend, I had the blessing and opportunity to be around and converse with a lot of women about their life goals and what they want for themselves. And I found that an overwhelming amount of them not only knew what they wanted, but they knew how to go about doing it. They just had not given themselves permission to be great. They were seeking permission outside of themselves, whether it be from their friend group, from their family, from their partner, and they hadn't received that. Instead of realizing that she is the only one that needs to give herself permission to achieve her goals, and that goes for you too. So right now, this moment, I want you to give yourself permission to live that big life you dream for yourself. You can go after that job, you can get that promotion, you can build that dream business if you give yourself the permission to. And if you ever lose sight of that, I want you to save this video so you can come back and repeat these affirmations to remind yourself that you are allowed to dream big. You're allowed to have great things for yourself. I give myself permission to thrive unapologetically. I release fear and welcome the possibility of success. I allow myself to dream big and take steps to make those dreams a reality. I'm deserving of a life filled with joy, freedom, and prosperity. I am open to receiving all of the abundance life has to offer.
Don't need anyone's permission to literally exist in the way that you desire. A lot of times we are, again, what's considered normal. We are made to feel like you need other people to approve of your plan. And we talk about this all the time. We're programmed, TV programs, media, stuff on out in the world that shows us we need the approval of our friends or family in order for us to celebrate ourselves. There were so many points where I didn't even realize what I had done was worthy of celebrating because the people around me were such haters that they could not celebrate me. I had to start celebrating myself. One of the things that I do, I really didn't like my birthday at one point because certain people in my life were such trash individuals with such low energy that it actually made me hate the day I was born. And now, because I've transmuted that energy, I'm at a place where we celebrate all of our birthdays for a week long, just to literally make my nervous system more comfortable with the idea of making something about me for longer than 2.5 seconds. And the same thing with you. When you have things you want to celebrate about yourself and you don't have anybody around you who wants to celebrate you because they dislike your joy, You have to give that to yourself.
It's already April 1st, and I realized that I gaslit my way to success, and I'm about to do it again. I was extremely religious until I realized that my neuroscience major was the key to my mindset shift, which was the key to my success. I literally manifested my fiance in like 4 months, literally planning a wedding and a move across the country because I believed in myself. And now it's the first of the month, and I just dropped off 2 bags of clothes to Goodwill because I just know I'm about to receive so much free stuff because of just who I am and what I believe in. And I believe in the power of your mind. The power of the mind is not a joke. That's what Drake said. And he was completely right. You don't need a religion. You don't need a guy. You don't even need me. All you need is yourself and to believe in yourself. Like today is wash day, and I usually feel self-conscious about having my bonnet on, but who cares? I'm abundant. I have a man at home waiting for me. He thinks I'm beautiful. Who cares what other people think? This is your sign to stop looking for an answer and focus on yourself. Be selfish for once in your life. Believe that you can have it, and you will have it. Like a whole husband, yeah. You can manifest anything you want with your mind.
You can't step into your destiny tiptoeing around other people's opinions. I want to share a story or an analogy that I read the other day. It's fiction, but it really stuck with me. It's a story of a peacock who spent his days around other smaller birds, pigeons and other smaller birds, and the peacock realized that its feathers were brighter and bigger than the other birds. And so the peacock kept its feathers tucked in and tried to keep them down, thinking, what will the other birds think? Will they think I'm doing too much? And the more that peacock kept its feathers tucked in and down, the weaker they got and the duller the colors got. Until one day another peacock came by and said to that timid peacock, why are you hiding what was meant to shine? Why are you hiding what was meant to be seen by the world? And something shifted inside that timid peacock, and it opened its feathers and saw colors it had never even seen before. And the peacock realized it didn't need permission from the other birds to shine. We have a greatness or a destination that we're trying to get to. We will never get there if we keep tiptoeing around other people's opinions.
I need you to give yourself permission to grow, permission to change, permission to evolve. Our problem is that we always think that we should have known this and I should have known better and I should have did better. But you didn't. You did what was best with what you knew. You did what was best with what you thought. You made the best decisions or mistakes or whatever it is, those choices at that time being. And as you evolve, you got to give yourself grace because you're going to learn things that you feel like you should have known. But it's okay because it got you through that current moment. Don't hold yourself hostage to who you used to be because you aren't who you think you're supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're becoming the person that you're supposed to in due time, but you got to give yourself grace to grow. Don't talk down on yourself and tell yourself, oh, I'm stupid. I didn't know this. I should have did better. I shouldn't have did this. No, you did what you needed to do to get you through that moment so you can continue walking into who you are. You got to allow yourself the grace to become this new person because there's things that you did not know. Give yourself the opportunity to let those mindsets die, to let those thought processes that used to serve you that aren't serving you in this new season of your life die and fall and let it be what it is. Oh, I didn't know that then, but I do now. It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me less than. It doesn't make me unworthy. It doesn't make me stupid. It makes me human. Because the way that you used to think at 16, at 15, is not the same way that you would think at 21. Because you are evolving into a different person. Give yourself grace to grow. Give yourself the understanding that once you know better, you would do better. But in the moment of where you are, accept who you are so your body can see that you accept yourself and you begin to speak those positive lines into your life so that way you can truly believe that you can become this person that you're destined to be. If you keep talking down on yourself, oh, I should have did this, I'm stupid and I should have known better and da-da-da-da. Your body don't understand, your mind does not understand negativity. All it's going to do is keep you stagnant and complacent in this same mindset versus, you know what, I did the best I could, I'm doing the best that I can, and as I learn, I will understand that I will release what no longer serves me so I can become the best person that I am. I need you to give yourself permission to grow because you deserve it.
Hey, Rich Babes, think about it. How many opportunities have you let pass you by because you were waiting for someone to say, yes, girl, you're ready? Maybe a parent's approval, maybe a friend's encouragement, maybe society's stamp of acceptance. But here's the hard truth. No one is coming to hand you permission, girl. Like, greatness is self-declared. The permission trap shows up everywhere. You want to start the business, but you're waiting for someone to say, go for it. You want to post that content, but you're waiting for people to agree it's good enough. You want to walk away from that damn job or that relationship, but you're waiting for someone to confirm that you're making the right choice. And what's happening is time passes, opportunities vanish, and dreams get stale, okay? Because you're waiting for validation that was never supposed to come from them anyway. So let me tell you something, Rich Babes. The women who do win don't wait. They act, they move, they decide. And yes, sometimes people doubt them. Sometimes they get laughed at. Sometimes they even fail. But guess what? They learn, they grow, and they adjust. And that's how they get ahead. Not because they're perfect, but because they're bold enough to stop waiting. So here's the secret, right? The moment you stop waiting for permission is the moment your power activates, because it means you've shifted the authority from outside of you to the inside of you. That's the identity shift that changes everything. And let's be honest, some people don't want you to stop asking for permission. They like you small and unsure and, dependable. But as long as you're waiting, you're not competing. As long as you're waiting, you're not threatening. But the second you step into your authority, girl, the game changes. So the next time you hear that little voice, who do you think you are? You better get up, okay? Like, stop playing. Who the fuck you think you are? I want you to flip it and say, who am I not to be? Okay? Who am I not to be? Because when you know who you are not, okay? And therefore, you have the authority to go out here and speak it upon yourself. Because if you don't take up your space, someone else will. You hear me? Okay, babe. So here's the truth. Every single woman you admire once made the choice to stop waiting. She declared her greatness because someone else actually did. And that's why she has what she has now. So, Rich Babes, okay, hear me out. You don't need the green light. You are the green light, girl. Go for it. Do it. Do it scared. Do it messy. Just do it. Figure it out and do it. So if you are done waiting for permission and ready to step into your greatness, girl, then it's time to reprogram the way that you see yourself. Inside of my Rich Mindset Mastery course, I show you how to build that unstoppable confidence and identity so you stop waiting and start creating. The link is in the description box below. Don't sleep on this course. I've already had Rich Babes that have finished the course already. I launched this course almost a month ago. Rich Babes have already taken to the account, came in, came out. Like, what's going on, honey? What's going on? Some of y'all have not even entered into the course. I don't understand, but hey, it's there in the description box when you're ready. So my lovelies, become the woman who walks in the room and make people wonder. Secure the bag, protect your peace, girl, and stay rich, Rich Babes. Love you.